name is Riley, tour guide here at Rocky Mountain National Park for my own little company, Explore Estes. Recently, kind of set a little goal for myself, one to get in shape and one to just kind of expand on the knowledge I have, which is to hike every single mile of trail that we have here at Rocky Mountain National Park. Today we're at the Ute Trail. Gonna hike all the way down to Upper Beaver Meadows, a little point-to-point hike. Never done a point-to-point, and looking forward to it. It's a brisk morning, and not a cloud in sight. And so I'm a little camera shy. This is going to be more so about documenting the trails as opposed to me talking a bunch. But I figured it'd be a cool way to kind of combine two things together of documenting these trails and also getting in shape. And this is our first little hike of this little goal I'm setting. And I don't know how long it's going to take. There's over 350 miles of hiking trails here at Rocky Mountain National Park. So this is a multi-year long excursion and goal. And so anyway, why don't we go get started? And with me, my wife Mariah behind the camera. So we're about a mile in, hiking. As you can see, we got a little snow that came down yesterday. It's September 15th today, so you can still get a little bits of snow up here. Something to prepare for. It's definitely a little more brisk than I was anticipating. Being a mile in, some initial thoughts on this trail is a little rocky on the old feet and legs. Not too straightforward, but you get some pretty fantastic views even just a mile in. It's nice starting out right on Trail Ridge. So out there to the east, you're seeing actually the plains of Colorado. It might be a little hard to pick up on that as we rotate. It's the Rainbow Curve overlook on Trail Ridge. You got the Mummy Range over there. Looking to our west, you're starting to see the Never Summer Range here, Continental Divide. And so yeah, let's keep on pushing on. You haven't been able to tell yet. I'm a little camera shy. Trying to get better at talking to a camera, talking to folks. So one of my main hopes with this kind of goal I've set for myself of hiking all the miles of trail here in Rocky Mountain National Park is trying to get myself in good enough shape to eventually get up that big old mountain right there. That's old Long's Peak. Sits at 14,259 feet. It's our highest point here in the park. And I am definitely not in good enough shape to do it yet. One day we'll get there. And hopefully this little series will help us get there. We're up here, we're in the alpine tundra in Rocky Mountain National Park. About a third of the land in Rocky Mountain National Park is alpine tundra. There's lots to explore. Just wanted to say, you know, when you're hiking up in the tundra, you're kind of shooting for early morning. Don't really want to be up here in the afternoon. It can always get a little sketchy. The clouds will roll in real quickly, and definitely don't want to be caught in a storm. So we started somewhat late. We got up here about 9 o'clock. Still feeling okay. No clouds really forming. It really is just a gorgeous day. Gotta wear your sunscreen too. UV rays are twice as harsh up here. Just being literally closer to the sun. But no, the hike's going pretty fantastic. My shoulders are hurting a little bit. It's been a while since I've had a proper backpack on. Got some food and a little propane stove so we can have some lunch. The only thing I'm missing out on right now is we haven't seen a marmot yet. Marmot's my favorite little animal here in the park. They're just these fat, chubby squirrels that you typically see up here in the alpine tundra. So if I spot one, I'll be sure to show you. But at least at this point, we have struck out. Got a nice little viewpoint here. Again, you got Long's Peak hiding out right here. Something that's kind of interesting. Not many people get this perspective, but all down in here is the Forest Canyon, and I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but big burn scar down there from the Fern Lake fires that we had here over 10 years ago. Unfortunate to see. It was some folks had a illegal campfire down there and just did tons and tons of damage, unfortunately. It'll come back. Just got to give it some time. It'll come back. Let's keep descending down. Ooh, here's some more poop. Got maybe little bits of hair in there. I'm not sure. I'm working on my poop identification as well.
Fox or coyote?
I'd say, yeah, fox or coyote. That's what I'm thinking. But anyway, let's keep moving. So we're kind of getting to the end of what most people hike when they're doing the Ute Trail. On about 2 miles in, maybe just under 300 feet of elevation gain. Really not too bad, and you can see, I mean, you get some really breathtaking views with not too much effort. But what we're going to end up doing today is we're going to continue on down. Trail is going to start to deteriorate right around here, and then I don't have my total bearings, but our car is parked somewhere behind this mountain. And so we got a lot of getting through a unmaintained trail through the subalpine forest, and haven't really done much like that before. So it should be interesting. We got our little Garmin. We've told some people where we plan on going, and so it'll be a fun experience. But yeah, I mean, just get some real breathtaking views all the way up here, and you can actually see a little bit of Lake Estes from Estes Park. Back up over there is Lake Estes, so just neat perspectives on some areas you may have seen a lot, but just not quite from this this viewpoint.
That view.
These are the neat cones of a limber pine. Pretty chunky looking cones. Some squirrel or something went to town on that one. We could just barely see some people all the way back up where we just were. Very quick descent coming down this way. Definitely taking it as slow as possible. So, hiking down, just stumbled upon another good example of the elk rub. You can see this guy, this bull just came in and went to town on this limber pine here. See, this branch is falling off. So he's come and just stripped all this bark up in there, a little bit in here, getting a nice proper little rub in there. That's awesome to see. Conifer is your big umbrella term, you know, for all these trees with cones and needles. And you know, under that umbrella term, you got pines and spruce and firs and junipers, and this specifically is a pine tree. And the easiest way to tell is, you know, the needles on a pine tree typically, well, typically come in what's called a packet. Some might refer to it as a bundle. You can see there's just a ton on the ground here. There you go. There's a nice little packet of about 5 needles there. Limber pine, they typically have packets of 4 and 5. So it's, you know, it's one way to help you identify different pine trees. And yeah, if you had no idea what it was and you wanted a quick little guess, you could just come in, literally, you could just see those packets of needles growing straight off the branch. So anyway, little limber pine right here. Right here, you got a perfect example of what's called a banner tree, which is this just interesting phenomenon that typically happens up near the tree line. You know, these trees just get beat down by these harsh winds their entire life. And so all the branches learn to grow to the downwind side. Gives you a really good idea of which way the wind is blowing. Also, lovely little view of Old Longs Peak right there.
Riley's tired of talking and recording, but we are after our lunch break. We still got about 3.5 miles to go, maybe a little more. But we are on the slow descent and are picking up our pace a little bit more because we are going a little bit slower than an hour a mile. So we want to make it back before nightfall for sure. Sure. But you go. Oh, that's so beautiful.
Right up here. Oh, up here.
Mm-hmm.
About right in there. That's where we started our descent. And that first mile down was a tough one. It's been nice. Right now. Whew. Lots of juniper everywhere. Oh, we gotta get 4 miles, 4 hours.
God, that looks so gorgeous.
That looks like that's good. Grouse on the trail. And lots of mud. And we're gonna be able to look down. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna be right on the edge. That'll be cool. Got Windy Gulch here. We've been following for quite some time. Finally some water in it. Some flowers there. Always a good sign to see.
Awesome.
Got notch top, round top, gable top. I think the little Matterhorn is supposed to be in there. Maybe that's in there. I don't know. I can't believe it's only been that long since we've been wanting to rest since that. Hopefully effort.
Going off trail to avoid the elk. Nope, he's coming. Is that too close or further?
That's hard coming down. Over here, pal. You got any friends with you? Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
Usually they go hang out before they come down the lane.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. 6.5 miles. That's pretty cool.
We did it.
End with a little bridge up there.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all have a good day. I'm gonna go have a meal.
Bye.